I want to set the stage. Like, how did you get into the industry? What sparked your curiosity with, whatever it is that you're doing right now? So where did that interest come from? How did you end up where you are today?
So, when I was a little girl, we used to drive on this bridge, right, that would connect you from the 15 to the 91, if you're familiar with Southern California.
Mhm.
And so whenever we'd go on the bridge and I was a little girl, it would scare me. I was like absolutely terrified of being on that bridge, of like going off the side of it, how is it standing? How do they even build these things? And I remember just like really thinking about that a lot and then being like, okay, I really want to understand and know how this bridge was constructed and how it was engineered so that I can stay standing. And then when I was in about middle school, I was just telling the girls here the story, but when I was in middle school, I was in pre-algebra class, and the teacher asked me to spit out or recite an equation, the quadratic equation. And I have a problem with memorization. I am an analyzer and a problem solver, but I'm not good at memorizing. And so I messed up some of the variables and things like that, and left some things out. And he was like, "Oh, you're not really good at math. Like, you should like go into a field where, you don't have to do a lot of math." And I remember thinking like, who do you think you are? And I just remember thinking like, I got to prove this guy wrong. And turns out I'm actually good at math because I'm a problem solver. I'm just not good at his type of math, which is memorization. And so that kind of just this kind of rebellious personality inside me just decided to I'm not going to listen to this guy, like whatever. And I went to the University of California, San Diego, and I have my bachelor's and my master's in structural engineering. And it's no easy feat. But when I joined SGH, I realized I wanted to understand a little bit more about the construction side of things, and building technology gives you that aspect and that field experience. So that's how I got to where I am today, and that's how my interest was sparked. Just this
Yeah.
general curiosity of how things are built.